Jump on board. Join the Thomas the Tank Engine fan club. And have it for stuff. That is the way it's called Donald's Duck. That's called Donald's Duck.
Okay. Duck the Great Western Engine worked hard in the yard at the big station.
And the car was working.
And the car was helping. Sometimes he pulled coaches, sometimes he pulled trucks, but whatever the work, Duck and Car got the job done without fuss. One day, Duck was resting in the shed, having fun with Car and telling jokes, when the Fat Controller arrived. "Your work in the yard has been very good. Would you like to have a branch line for your own?" "Yes, please, sir," replied Duck.
And Car?
Car said, "That's brilliant, Duck. You are well, good engine." So Duck took charge of his new branch line. The responsibility delighted him. The line runs along the coast by sandy beaches till it meets the port where the big ships come in.
And the car joined in.
Duck enjoyed exploring every curve and corner of the line. Sea breezes swirled his smoke into the high and to the green, getting in the way of Car as he's flying over, and his paint glistened in the sunlight. "This is just like being on holiday," he puffed to Car. "I know. This is a very good branch line, Duck." "Well, you know what they say," laughed his driver. "A change is as good as a rest." Soon Duck was busier than ever. The Fat Controller was building a new station at the port, and Duck pushed the trucks wherever they were needed. Bertie looked after Duck's passengers, and the other engines helped too.
And the car helped too.
And the car helped as well. But the work took a long time. Noise and dust filled the air. "Don't worry," whistled Toby. "The station's nearly finished." Car flew over earlier and said it looked lovely from the air. "And on time too," said Duck thankfully. Duck felt his responsibility deeply and talked endlessly about it. "You don't understand, Donald, how much the Fat Controller relies on me." "Oh, aye," muttered Donald sleepily. "I'm a Great Western and I—"
And the car muttered sleepily and said, "Okay."
"And the Great Western and I—"
Quack, quack, quack!
"What, you heard?"
Quack, quack, go! Sounds like an electric. Now wish a little can sleep.
"Quack yourself," said Duck and Car indignantly.
And the car sings, "Seesaw, march with door. Johnny is kind of master. He's sharing a penny a day because he can't work any faster."
Later he spoke to his driver. "Donald says quack as I laid an egg."
Quack. And the car sings "Seesaw, march with door" as a jazzy version.
Yeah. He whispered something to Duck and his driver. They were going to play a joke on Donald and pay him back for teasing Duck. The engines are busy for the rest of the day and nothing more was said, not even a quack, but when at the last Donald was asleep, Duck's driver and fireman popped something to his water tank. Next morning when Donald stopped for water, he found that he had an unexpected passenger aboard.
And the car had a drink.
A small white duckling popped out of his water tank. Car was there, filling up. He laughed. "Oh, quack, quack, Donald." The duckling was tamed. She shared the fireman's sandwiches and rode them tender. The other engines enjoyed teasing Donald about her. Presently she grew tired of travelling and hopped off at the station. There she stayed. That night Donald's driver and fireman got busy in the morning. When Duck's crew arrived, they laughed and laughed. "Look, Duck, look what's under your bunker. It's a neck spock with an egg in it."
And the car looked up down to the nest.
"Well, well, you must have laid an egg in the night. All benoosed." Then Duck laughed too.
And the car laughed and laughed. And sang, "Poor Johnny has got the money to his empty pocket blues. He works hard, slow jobs, can't go but it, can't afford to make it choose. Seesaw, march of a door. Johnny is kind of master. He's sharing a penny a day because he can't work in his faster. Because he can't work any faster. And the thing it does is a disaster. So, put your eyes on Johnny and make some bakers. That's where it's in. Yeah.
"You win, Donald. It'll take a clever engine to get the better of you." There's a pond near the duckling station. Here she swims and welcomes the trains as they pass. The station master calls us Dilly. To everyone else, she's always Donald's Duck.
And Car.
And Car. And Car, Donald and Duck laughed and laughed and laughed. The end.
To be continued.